5 sea animals that are now officially extinct. It's hard to imagine a world without adorable penguins or majestic whales, but it's a reality we could be facing sooner than we think. Because just like dinosaurs on land, many of our ocean's creatures are disappearing. From a giant squid-like animal to a whale with a taste for human flesh. Here are 5 sea animals that are now officially extinct. First up is the Basilosaurus. This 55-foot ancient whale monster is believed to be the first of its kind to go extinct. The Basilosaurus was a fearsome predator with a 400-tooth grin and a massive 20-foot-long tail that could easily make mincemeat out of its prey. In fact, the only things bigger than its teeth were the 2 enormous whale bones found in its stomach, suggesting that it ate other whales, but despite its ferocious reputation, it went extinct around 40 million years ago, and scientists think it was hunted to death by even larger whales like the sperm whale. Moving on, let's take a look at the giant squid. You probably don't need to hear about this one because you've heard all the stories of fishermen pulling gigantic squids from the depths of the ocean. Right, well, actually, those stories are likely true. It's just that there is no evidence that these creatures actually exist today. Scientists believe that the giant squid went extinct around 1 million years ago. So if you do see a giant squid, make sure to take a picture because you'll be seeing double. Now let's talk about the kakapo. And like the previous 2 entries, the kakapo is a relatively new addition to the list. This flightless bird is found only in New Zealand and was declared extinct in the early 1990s. But luckily, a small population was found in 1995 and conservation efforts have brought its numbers up to around 150 today. But they're still on the brink, and global warming could wipe them out for good. Up next, we have the Japanese spider crab. This massive crustacean lived in the oceans of Japan until the early 1980s when it was declared extinct. What caused its extinction? Overfishing and habitat loss due to rising water temperatures. As a result, the Japanese spider crab has gone from a common sight in Japanese waters to a rare find in museums. And finally, we have the Greenland shark. Despite being one of the most fascinating creatures in the Arctic Ocean, this shark has managed to avoid extinction for the most part. That is until recently. The Greenland shark is a huge predatory fish that can grow up to 21 feet long and live for hundreds of years. But it's also incredibly slow and not very agile. So it's easy prey for larger animals like sperm whales. Plus, it eats almost anything, including seals, birds, and even other sharks. But despite its ferocious appetite, it's